Bishop Vasile Aftenie was a man who gave everything for Christ. Born in Transylvania in 1899, he came into the world during a time of great change and uncertainty. As a young man, he was called into military service during the final years of World War I. Yet even amid the hardships of war, God was preparing his heart for a greater mission. After the war, Vasile began studying law in Bucharest. He could have pursued a successful career and lived a comfortable life, but he felt a deeper calling. Leaving behind his legal studies, he traveled to Rome to prepare for the priesthood. There, he devoted himself to God and was ordained a priest in 1926. Father Vasile quickly became known for his love of the church and his dedication to God's people. He taught future priests, defended the freedom of the church, and faithfully served wherever he was needed. In 1940, he was appointed bishop and entrusted with caring for the faithful in Bucharest. It was a responsibility he would carry with courage during one of the darkest periods in Romania's history. After World War II, communist leaders took control of the country and began a campaign against religion. Churches were restricted, religious education was removed, and many believers were pressured to abandon their faith. The Greek Catholic Church became a special target as the government sought to force its members into the Orthodox Church and serve their union with Rome. As communist persecution of the church grew stronger, Bishop Vasile Aftenie courageously remained faithful to the Catholic Church and its union with Rome. When others urged Greek Catholics to abandon their faith, he firmly encouraged them to stay faithful to Christ and his church, even if it meant suffering. In 1948, he comforted priests and faithful who were confused and afraid, assuring them that their bishops were willing to sacrifice everything for the Catholic faith. He also met with priests who had given in to government pressure and joined the Orthodox Church, lovingly but firmly reminding them to remain faithful despite threats and persecution. The authorities knew that Bishop Aftenie would not compromise. In October of 1948, he and the other Greek Catholic bishops were arrested. The government hoped that by imprisoning the bishops, it could destroy the church. But even behind prison walls, Bishop Aftenie's faith remained unshaken. During interrogations, Bishop Aftenie remained faithful to the teachings of the Catholic Church. He firmly insisted that the Greek Catholic Church could not simply be absorbed into the Orthodox Church by government order. His captors responded with cruelty. He endured months of imprisonment, torture, and suffering. Bishop Aftenie faced continued terrible tortures that disfigured his body, with post-mortem examinations revealing dislocated arms and severed from his trunks. On May 10, 1950, Bishop Vasile Aftenie died from the injuries he suffered in captivity. He was only 50 years old. Rather than deny his faith, he chose to offer his life for the church he loved. Years later, when his remains were examined, evidence of the terrible suffering he had endured was found, confirming the accounts of his persecution. Today, he is honored as one of the great martyrs of the Romanian Catholic Church and a witness to the power of unwavering faith. Blessed Vasile Aftenie, pray for us.